There's a common misconception, a sort of gardening myth, that November marks the end, the time when we tidy up, put our tools away, and retreat indoors, waiting for spring. But I'm here to tell you that this couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, November is not an ending at all. It's a beginning. It's a strategic window of opportunity, a quiet moment in the garden's calendar to lay the foundations for an extraordinary harvest. The chill in the air isn't a signal to stop, but rather a call to plant differently, to work with the season, not against it. With the right selection of crops, your garden, which might now look a little bare, can be transformed into a winter food powerhouse. Imagine stepping outside on a crisp day to gather fresh, vibrant vegetables for your table, long after others have given up. This isn't just a dream for those with vast estates or heated greenhouses. It's entirely achievable for any of us. This month is about planning with foresight, understanding that the soil, though cool, is still alive and ready to nurture the next generation of plants that will sustain you through the colder months and burst forth in spring. What's truly remarkable is how many vegetables not only tolerate the cold but actively benefit from it. A touch of frost can be a plant's best friend, concentrating sugars and transforming flavors to a sweetness you simply won't find in a supermarket. The cold encourages deep, robust root systems, building resilience and strength that summer-sown crops can only dream of. So, let's put on our jumpers, grab our trowels, and embrace the magic of the November garden together. November is the absolute best time to plant garlic. This cold period allows the cloves to establish strong roots, leading to much bigger, more flavorful bulbs next summer. Cold weather is a carrot's secret ingredient, converting starches into sugars. Plant them now in loose, compost-rich soil for the sweetest, most tender roots you've ever tasted. Spinach truly thrives in the cold, producing lush, tender leaves without the risk of bolting. The cool soil encourages deep root growth for a truly resilient plant. Sowing peas in November is a gardener's trick for an early and abundant spring harvest. The seeds will germinate and grow slowly, creating incredibly strong, productive vines. Plant beets now for a double reward. The cool weather ensures the roots grow sweet and earthy, not woody, while you can also harvest the delicious, nutritious greens. Overwintering onions gives them an extended growing season, which is the key to developing truly massive bulbs. November planting is perfect for establishing them before winter deepens. Radishes are, honestly, the quick crop every cool season garden needs. Many radish varieties are surprisingly frost-tolerant and, they grow quickly in the cool soil. Consistent, light watering is the key to preventing them from splitting and becoming woody. Forget bolting and pests for a moment. Cold-grown winter lettuce varieties stay wonderfully crisp and sweet. They grow slowly but provide a welcome crunch when little else is available. Like many root vegetables, turnips are dramatically improved by a good frost which, sweetens their flesh. And don't forget the tops. Turnip greens are a delicious bonus crop. Cabbage. The heart of winter. Cold weather really encourages cabbage to form those tight, dense, heavy heads, and oh, the flavor, it intensifies, becoming sweeter and more complex than its summer-grown counterparts. Truly, a winter staple. Kale, the indomitable green. If there's one green that laughs in the face of winter, it's kale. Frost doesn't just fail to harm it, it actually improves its taste, making it sweeter. Isn't that something? Leeks, a gentle giant. By planting leeks in November, you give them the long, slow growing period they need to mature into thick, tender stems, ready for an early and plentiful harvest. Quite the gentle giant, wouldn't you say? Hardy varieties of broad beans are perfect for an autumn sowing. They will establish themselves over winter and be ready to produce pods weeks ahead of spring-sown plants. Swiss chard is an incredibly resilient and beautiful plant. Its hardiness allows it to stand in the garden and provide a continuous harvest of vibrant leaves right through winter. For those who enjoy a bit of spice, mustard greens are a must. They grow incredibly fast in cool weather and their peppery flavor is a welcome addition. Mosh is one of the hardiest winter salads you can grow. It forms little rosettes of tender, nutty-flavored leaves that seem to thrive in the coldest temperatures. Greens like tatsoi and mizuna are brilliant for a quick harvest. They are incredibly cold resilient and will produce an abundance of leaves with interesting shapes and textures. Parsnips are the epitome of a winter vegetable, requiring a long growing season and a good frost to develop their characteristic sweet, nutty flavor and wonderful texture. Like garlic, shallots benefit immensely from overwintering. Planting sets in November gives them the time they need to divide and form those delicious clusters of gourmet bulbs. Renowned for their frost tolerance, collard greens are a workhorse of the winter garden. The flavor improves after a frost, and they provide a continuous supply of leaves. Endive and its cousin, radicchio, are wonderfully cold-resistant. Their crisp texture and pleasant bitterness offer a sophisticated flavor profile that is a real treat in winter salads. Scallions are honestly incredibly easy and forgiving. If you plant them in November, they'll just sit there through the cold, patiently waiting, and then, at the very first sign of spring, they're ready to give you fresh, sharp greens. It's such a simple joy to have them on hand. This humble root is a star of the winter garden. Its cold hardiness is, honestly, legendary, and the frost develops a sweet, nutty, and buttery flavor in its dense flesh. Planting sorrel now allows this perennial to establish its roots. It will die back, but then reward you with a very early crop of zesty, lemon-flavored leaves in spring. This charming and delicious plant actively grows in cold, damp conditions. Miner's lettuce provides succulent, mild-flavored leaves and pretty flowers when little else is available for fresh eating. So there you have it. 25 reasons to believe in the promise of the November garden. This isn't about creating more work for yourself, it's about making a simple, powerful choice to connect with your food source year-round. Every seed you sow now is an act of faith and a step towards a more self-reliant future. Imagine the satisfaction of walking past the wilting vegetables in the grocery store, knowing you have fresh, nutrient-dense food waiting for you just outside your own back door. It's a feeling of security and pride that money simply can't buy. This is your invitation to begin. Don't be daunted by the list. Just pick one or two that excite you and give it a go. The worst that can happen is you learn something, and the best is a bountiful harvest that will change the way you see winter forever. Break free from the dependency on long supply chains and start creating your own food story, one that begins in the quiet, cool soils of autumn. Your future self and your dinner plate will thank you for it. If this guide has inspired you to get your hands dirty this November, please consider subscribing to Nature's Blueprint. We are dedicated to providing practical, empowering knowledge for every gardener. And do share this video with a friend, a neighbor, or anyone you know who dreams of growing more and shopping less. Let's cultivate a community that grows together. Until next time, happy gardening.